Alright, it's that time once again for another Alterac Valley, August the 15th, 2024. Speaking of 24, we got 24 Maniacs up in the house. I'm on my Blood DK, Grip in Gobble, the Goblin here. We're going to see about what's going on over here by Galv. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Looks like we're going to hit Snowfall, of course. They have a lot of their team pushing through the midfield. This is up against another pre-made. They kind of got stiffed on healers this time, though. We got way too many healers. We have 11 healers, and they only have 6, so they will have more damage than us. Let's see if we can knock some of them off the cliff here, though, the ones that are coming up to Snowfall. They didn't send their entire team, so possible they might be trying to come up the backside as well. I saw a bunch of them in the field. Yeah, there they are. They're trying to do the old divide and conquer there and flank us from both sides. Hey, we should be all right, though. Dirty is pumping off some damage already. Boomy is completely busted. Yeah, and it stays busted even into the War Within. I'm going to go ahead and try to get into the thick of them right now. Obviously, with being the Blood DK, I can take a little bit more damage. I still got quite a few cooldowns left. Going to have to start using some here soon, though, as they start focus firing Meso. Yep. I got Vampiric left. I got Anti-Magic Shell. I'm going to use it now. May not hold Snowfall, but we did get Shiggy, so that's interesting. They have taken Ice Blood and Frostwolf, though, so if anybody dies on our team, you're going to respawn all the way into our base. That's not a good look for us, for sure. We definitely need to get some of those graveyards back before too many of our team get stuck down south like that. That was pretty good. I have to give them that. I like that play there. Trying to get as many of us as possible into our base, and they can just kind of steamroll there, and if they can hold Ice Blood, they would basically be bottlenecking us, and we wouldn't be able to get north. We did get Frostwolf Graveyard back. Snowfall looks like we're doing alright here, though. We might actually be taking them out. They may not have sent too many of their heavy hitters up here to finish us. Pulling in the healers here. Sneaking Pink, okay. And we got a priest back in the back there. Get that Shadow Priest down. Try not to run too far from the flags. You never know who's trying to sneak cap it. We should be okay. I'm checking the map. We did get Iceblood Graveyard back, and we have a bulk of our forces out there by Iceblood Tower. Snowfall caps completely. That's good for us. We lost 100 points, so they must have got Galv where I wasn't looking, or I missed. You know how that goes. There's a lot of editing that gets put into these videos, man. I put in 2 or 3 hours of work per every single video that gets released, especially if they're any kind of length, you know. If it's only like a 6-minute Alterac Valley Blitz, then maybe I can do it in an hour and a half. But hey, this is going to be a long one. If I recall, this match was not quite an hour, but it was well over 45 minutes. Hey, taking out Barefooted, who is not tanking right now. That's interesting enough. Usually when we see Barefooted, they are in Guardian spec. Here's another healer. Push into them. It is one good thing, I guess, about having Galv history. We don't really have to watch for him to getting taken out later on in the match. So they do get to take that card out of play in the future for this matchup here. We have their mine. We have our mine. They got a double tap going on in our base. And they sent some people up there to take Snowfall back. Obviously, we have nothing going on the offensive front at all except for their mines. I'm staying on top of one of their healers, though. If we can take out their 6 healers, then we should be fine. The rest of the team should be able to just mow them down when they got no healers left. They probably will have a few people leave once they realize the match is going to be a turtle match. And then they might actually fill in some more healers and be a little bit more even, too. Sometimes it actually helps when the people leave the match, especially when you get screwed over on matchmaking. We lost Iceblood Graveyard. I'm going to have to go back there and just guard it, I guess. Uh-oh, a couple more trying to sneak by. I got them slowed with Chains of Ice. Hitting them with the Grippy Hands, A-Bomb Limb. Let's see. Barefooted is not so tanky when he's not a tank. Doing some pretty good damage. We got a Warlock back there. And looks like a Paladin, too. A bunch of people are in the field. We are on Belinda as well. Some of our team or whatever, they did not like that we lost Galv, and they want to get that 100 points back by taking out Belinda. I don't know if that's really a good play to do so early on in the match, especially when we haven't really pushed the team fight that good yet. Deacon is over there on their side. That is their only gripper. So we got 2 grips and they got 1, but our 2 grippers are blood DKs, which mean we both have double grips. I'm not sure if Unholy take double grip, but they might as well, depending on which tree it is. I'm not too familiar with all the trees. Belinda is at 50%, so we're still doing some pretty good damage, and we're holding here in the midfield. We did lose Iceblood Tower just now, though, so a few of them have snuck around. They do have 3 rogues and 1 feral druid, obviously, that we trying to hit up everything down south, just because they can stealth around everywhere. We're falling back. Belinda's at 46, is going back up in health, so it looks like we have gotten some healers in there to start healing Belinda. We need people to resurrect from Snowfall and hurry up and take Belinda out if that's what you're going to do, or we need to fall back here and regroup. Either way, we are definitely split here, and this is not doing good for the team fight. Need pressure up north. Yeah, I mean, we do have their mine, so we are getting some reinforcements back there. In Purgatory, can I survive the Purgatory? Nope, not going to happen there. Now we have taken back IBT. They got a tap on West Tower in our base. We still got people all over the field of strife, though. Now we got a tap on their SHB, so we're going to have to send some of them backpedaling. That's always nice. Give them a little bit of a distraction. We have a big team that's converging on Shiggy, but it looks like they didn't actually able to push into there, though. Looks like they have wiped, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't like pushing from this side just because they have the high ground. This is not great. We do not have SHB tap, so I'm going to use that as a distraction. Well, no, you can't, because the tanks cannot solo cap anymore because of the commanders. You can't CC them. You used to be able to just hit them with like any kind of CC. A mage could sheep them, a hunter could trap them, rogues could blind them, and they would be blinded or CC'd for a whole minute. Getting hit pretty good right now. I'm going to hit Tombstone here and see if I can survive. Nope. Way too many people putting that damage out. That's one thing, like I said, with them having less healers than us, they will have more damage. They backfilled at least 1 healer, right? I think they got at least 1. They still have those 3 druids. You don't want to see, or no, those 4 druids. You don't want to see them get south. They get those 4 druids south, and inside some of them towers they can spend for days, right? Granted, they won't be able to kill anybody down there, but they could probably hold at least one of the towers, I would think. They all piled in there and just kept healing each other. We got a warlock that's in here. They're waiting to get that port. I do not have anti-magic shell. That's what you have to use to immune the Shadow Rift. Yeah, they got a monk that's around too. Looks like the warlock has Shadow Rift coming off cooldown here soon. You can kind of see the cooldowns, but so much action and screens going around. I'm going to go ahead and anti-magic shell it. There it is. J Bones is in the house here. We have a tap on SHB and Stormpike as well as North Bunker. So now we're going to make them do some backpedaling. Nice knockback there. You got them all pulled over there and they got knocked out. That's one good thing about having a warlock that's up here. They won't be able to just port right back. Obviously the monk will be able to port back because they have a different kind of port. But if the warlock wants to port back inside of the tower, then they can't port you out of it. So it doesn't do them any good. But now we still got to get the healer down, though. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. We got more than enough time to finish this, I think. They have taken North Bunker back, but we still have the tap on SPGY. They have taken their mine back up north. We still got to take them out here. Looks like we're going to get them, though. Back capped IBT. I'm heading straight to the graveyard and seeing what's going on. They got, looks like a hunter that's just scouting over there. Standing right there on top of the hill there, looking up and seeing what's coming right behind you. Got a 2 to take out, and here's Deacon back. They actually backfilled another DK now too, so they got a second gripper finally. They don't want us taking this graveyard. They know once we have this graveyard, it's pretty much in our hands. They got a pretty good lead on us right now. That kill on Galv is taking 100 points, plus they've been winning most of the team fights because we've been split all over the map. We're definitely going to have to do a mass regroup here. I'm inside the ring. I'm going to run past it, though. Can I survive this? Let's see. Got knocked. Pull the mage back in. And again, 1, 2, no ice block for the mage. I don't have enough damage to kill the mage though, man. Yeah, that's one thing you do not have as a tank is damage. You just kind of look at them and see if they can try to kill you, right? Got a bunch of them back here. How many of them are actually attacking me? Looks like only 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, I got a few of them on me right now. There's nothing I got left to stay alive though. Purgatory didn't survive. We're going to put all of our eggs into the blender basket. Is that what we're going to do? No. This is better for us right now. They think that we're all in on Belinda. Let them go all in there and then we take the graveyard. Once we take the graveyard, they will be forced to come out. And when they come out, we just start wiping them one by one. Try to hold as many of them here as you can while the rest of us go up there and get that graveyard. They got a few people going around the other side. Didn't quite get over there like I'd wanted though. It was definitely a good plan. Problem for them though is North Bunker's only got 23 seconds left. If they don't have some people that are recalling are up there right now, that one rogue might be able to just go ahead and burn North Bunker. That won't give us the lead, but that'll put us back into the ball field, right? Hey, get that bunker burned, man. That's always nice though, man. It's really a good feeling if you can get it done. Ah, they just barely lost it though. So close, man. That definitely was a scare for them for sure. It was under 10 seconds and they got it back. Spin north like your life depends on it. It's a little too late now. They already got it back. Now we're pushing the graveyard once again. We still have a big team fight going over there west of Belinda. And Stonehearth Bunker is tapped. So if we can keep pressure here at the graveyard, keep most of them here, they won't be able to leave to go and defend Stonehearth Bunker, right? Push Shiggy fast, don't stop running. I mean, when you're calling that out, problem is you don't see how many they have here. That's quite a few here right now. So even if you did wipe them on the west side of Belinda, they're all going to resurrect right here. And it's not going to be a good place for us to be in this position. I got knocked down the hill there. And it looks like I'm really low health. Is there anything I can do? Can I grip someone to stay out of purgatory? No, not so much. Now they only have a couple over here because they all went to SHB. There's a couple guards up there. Pull those guards down, someone cap. I need to get those guards out of there for sure. They might all be at SHB right now. You got a fear bomb. Can you get the cap? Is the cap going to happen? Oh, no, they got res wave. Man, if I would have had one more person over here just a little bit quicker, we could have had that graveyard. If that graveyard capped, like I said, that's the pivotal part of the map. Hey, they got a lot of people that are trying to head to SHB. I'm slowing them down. Don't let them get any more there. 45 seconds. Possible it could burn. We need to make sure our warlocks can port people out, though. Gotta have the port. And this is back in the Dragonflight expansion, so we had all the displacers you could muster up. 30 seconds to go. Man, it's going to be close. I don't know how many they got in there. Like I said, I'm just trying to slow the ones that are on the way. Don't let them get any more in. Whenever you're this close to it and you can't make it inside, just slow what you can. Oh, there's a hill right there that's about to go down. Oh, they're almost back. Full. 10 seconds, man. Spin, spin, spin. Now is the time to spin like your life depends on it, right? They are ahead of us by about 60 kills, it looks like, too. So we definitely going to have to do some regrouping here. Once you get one bunker burned like this, though, that kind of helps out because most of our team will start moving where they need to be. Stonehearth Graveyard. So many treat this bunker like it is the end-all, end-all, man. But you can always come back and burn Stonehearth Bunker, man. Get that graveyard. Once you get Stonehearth Graveyard, then you control the map from the midfield down. Especially if you can watch people see if they're gliding off that hill too. That is a tactic that some will use. They'll get on top of that hill there right at the lumber mill and try to glider past you. Also, whenever you tap Stonehearth Graveyard, you can start filling Icewing Bunker, which will be another distraction for them. Most of the time, you can get them to go into Icewing, and that will buy you some time to finish capping Stonehearth. We're fighting them here now in this big team fight. They got a bunch of HKs on us, that's for sure. Score 462 to 390. But we are definitely in striking distance because if we can take out Belinda, that will give us the lead, even though they have more HKs, right? Now we can all push the Stonehearth Graveyard. Like I said, I like to go on the west side of Belinda, and now there's really no reason to go on the east side of Belinda now because we already burned SHB. Hopefully people will realize that, and let's group up. And because nobody has body odor, you can group up. Well, hey, kill outside of Belinda, don't go in. Yeah, that is the call, right? That's what we want. Just farm some right here. Oh, they got a tap on Iceblood Tower as well. We got a tap on their south. We got people up north that have their mine as well, too. Very good. Pulling in some of their healers. Let's get some healers down. Let them all hide in with Belinda, man. That's what I want. I wish they would all commit and just say, hey, let's hide in with Belinda and try to save Belinda, and then we can just zerg the pants off of that graveyard. We're getting some kills out here, though. Farm some HKs, man. I mean, that's what we're here for. We like to PvP. Get some more kills. Try to call off a kill target onto a DPS. Almost got the Paladin. Need some more targeting, though. 7 people on him, 8. They should be able to get him. He's got no bubble. Always make sure whenever you call out a kill target, especially if it's a Paladin, that they already used their Divine Shield. They may still have Blessing and Protection, but it won't matter because magic can go through that. Nice, we got them walled off, or they walled themselves off. They think they're blocking us from going in, but we don't want to go in. We just want to stay out here and farm them, right? This is too funny, right? They're literally trying to go and pile in. Wait till they get their entire team inside there, man, and there it is. We sneak capped the graveyard. This is great news for us, man. SHGY has been tagged. I probably should leave, though. As a Blood DK, I can spin the graveyard pretty good. They did get a team down south, though. So after we do a cleanup on aisle 6 here and get them wiped out of Belinda, we're going to have to go back and try and get IBT back as well as Iceblood Graveyard. Now I'm trying to push up the hill here. Make sure they do not get that graveyard back, man. That was a nice sneaky cap there, man. Hats off to the rogue who got that graveyard. They're trying to get it back. They got a lot of people pushing up that way. I'm almost up there. I need to get a fast run or something. Probably should have used a dragon fruit. Obviously, you can't use them anymore, so you had to use them back then if you really wanted to get any use out of them. Slappy hands going off here. We got the graveyard back, Iceblood down there. Now we got to get IBT. It's got a minute 37 left. We're taking them out here at the flag. Shiggy is gold, I think, right now. Now we just got to wait for him to come out. And the easiest way to force him to come out is to do what? It's to cap Icewing Bunker, right? Once you get that cap on Icewing, they'll have no choice. If they want to save Icewing, they have to come out of Belinda. Obviously, the longer we can turtle them here, the better chance we have of fully capping this graveyard and starting to respawn here for our team. Once we respawn here, pretty much all she wrote. We might end up losing IBT, though, trying to hold this graveyard, but sometimes you got to take that trade, right? We'll lose 100 points, but in theory, we'll be able to get 200 back by taking out Belinda and burning Icewing Bunker. Plus, we'll be able to prevent them from getting south to make sure that we don't have any further bleeding of towers. 45 seconds. We got a team that's down there. Possible they could save it, though, too. Don't ever count them out. Just don't know what's going on there because I'm not there. That's one problem you have as the raid lead. You cannot be in more than one place at any given moment. On top of these healers, man. You want to be at the front line, though, if you are a Blood DK, because you got to be gripping all the people that need to get killed. You got to take them out. Lethal Lily is in here, too. Oh, yeah. We're pushing them down Icewing next, so I guess it's up to us to start getting that tap on Icewing. I had to pop a cooldown there, and I might be able to not survive. No, I'm okay right now. I had to use Vampiric, though. Probably should get inside of Icewing. If I can get the commander to start beating on me and hold aggro or threat onto him, then I can just constantly use that to build resources and stay alive. That's the whole key as a Blood DK. You got to keep your resources pretty much max. If you can't Death Strike, you can't heal yourself. And then you got a few oh shit buttons for when they do that burst onto you, you know. Be safe, don't die. Yeah, just don't die, that's all, right? The score is starting to catch up though, right? We haven't burned anything new, and we haven't taken out Belinda, so we've been catching up a lot in the HK's department. Get these healers down in the back, though. Looks like Druid's down. Now we got the Bruh Bomber. They're running. They're going to go down the hill there. We do not have the tap on Icewing. Taking out D-Day. We should be good. Start gripping people down that are in Icewing. That is another good thing that you can look for. Anybody that's off to the edges trying to get that DPS going, man, just pull them down. And we took out Belinda, though, so now we have the lead. Very nice, man. It's starting to become into our control here. Stonehearth Graveyard's about to cap. Their entire team is going to be pushing here. But like I said, we start to respawn here. All we have to do now is go through 1 or 2 more waves of them, taking out their healers, and then we'll be able to push in, taking out Icewing, getting another 100 points. We don't really need to be an Icewing yet. Exactly. That's the call. Just take out the ones we get gripping out of there, though. Hazy Blue's up there, too. Here's a Warlock. Surprised the Warlock doesn't have a port anywhere. Might have tried to port back inside. Especially if they don't run Shadow Rift, because they'll just port back in. Trooper's trying to go south. There's no way we're going to let that happen. I'm going to glider to try to save it. Oh, so close. I don't have enough range to get that grip off. That's fine, though. One person's not going to be able to do any damage down south, that's for sure. Taking out their Druid tank now. Dice is down. Hey, we could just farm more kills up here. I mean, look at this lead we got. We got that lead going on. Granted, like I said, we got Belinda down and got the bunker down, so that gives us an extra 100 points. So they still got a few more HKs than us overall. But hey, we have a mine, they have a mine. Both teams are getting back the same amount of reinforcements. And we can slowly just start peeling the onion right here. Taking them down. Kill after kill. We're past the 30-minute mark, so reinforcements are ticking down as well. Hey, let's get that lead, though. We need 10 more kills to have the lead. Keep them coming, man. Dispersion on the Priest. I guess once we clear him out of Icewing, we should have almost a tie ball game as far as HKs, right? They got a few that are trying to rush back up here into Icewing. Deacon's going to go ahead and Wraith Walk. Yeah, he's going to get in there. I'm going to chase. Might as well, right? There's a few more in here. I can hold a few of them and slow them with Chains of Ice, get some stuns from Asphyxiate, try to take them out, get some people to knock them out too, right? Those knockbacks are insane. The new ones are pretty good too, I guess. They got a couple good knockbacks. One's an AoE one, one's a single target, and then they got that web pool, which is basically a death grip plus a stun. That means everybody in the game has basically become a death knight every 5 minutes. It does have a 5-minute cooldown, but like I said, if you can get one for everybody on your team, just call out when you need that death grip and that kill target and you should be fine. We got the tap on Icewing. They got a tap on TP now. We have saved every tower so far though, so there should be no reason we can't get it. Ah, there it is. We got it back already. Nice job down south, man. We did lose our mine, though. They have both mines, but we're up by over 100 points, man. Yeah, buddy. That means we are ahead in HKs, you would think, right? But then again, if they have both mines, they might gain back more reinforcements than we have taken out in HK, so we won't see that until the very end of the match here. But hey, if Icewing burns, they're going to be in a world of hurt because we're only going to need 66 more kills. And the reinforcements gain is not going to be enough to sustain them, right? I'm going to go ahead and recall back to the base because there's a double tap going on. They were pretty close together, so that usually means there's more than one person in the base. Looks like there was 2 druids over in west. 3. Oh, yeah. They're definitely going to try and get something going on here. I'm hitting slappy hands. One of them gets knocked out. We got mass rooted there. We got to take out their healer first. They got pretty much almost every single druid spec is here except for the tank. They got Feral, they got Boomy, and they got a healer. Let's get the healer down first, though. Always make sure to loot these bodies because, like I said, they have rebirth. That's way too many rebirths. You don't want to see any of those going off. Try to get that cap. I'm trying to slow and fight them outside. Yeah, we got it back. We already taken east. West is down. We got all of them dead in our base. Now we're going to go check out the mine. They got a couple over here. Looks like a hunter. Taking out the hunter. Ruthless Renegades. Story. Let's see how the story is going to end for Story. In Death and Decay? Yep. Hey, I got the killing blow too. That's always nice. There's only 7 more to go. We burned Icewing. That's pretty much game over, man, because reinforcements will tick down 10 seconds, 50 seconds. One more. Who's it going to be? I didn't even see. Look at that, man. Chris with the top killing blows at 45. Dirty Bird had the top damage, and Calyugar had the top heals. Another epic match against the Ruthless Renegades, man, here at the tail end of the Dragonflight expansion. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.